So let us finish the ironing, and then one can go and sit there by the machines and do the sewing. So there's basically the two bottom pockets, the two top pockets, the waistband, and the um, the sleeves that needs to be ironed. So these bottom pockets is fairly easy to iron. So the pins are just to keep these flaps that are opening up together. So like I said, there is a bit of ironing that needs to be done with these safari shirts. But luckily it goes fairly quickly. So with the sleeves, I normally um, fold the seam to the outside of the sleeve, um, so that you have a nice contrast there. But um, if you do it all depends on taste. You know, if you some people prefer the seam to be folded inward to the inside, but some people will say that the correct way is to do it to the inside. But you know, it just provides a little bit of contrast, and it's all about personal taste, really. Um, so what we'll do is we'll just take all of it together like this to the machine and sit there first with a lock stitch machine, with a straight stitch machine, and we'll sit there and just do all the sewing quickly. So you can do quite a bit if you're alone and you're working on your own. You can do quite a bit of these shirts. If you do, let's say you get a bulk order, usually I ask one of the other guys that are working with me to come in if there is bigger orders, but if it's just one or two, you 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 sort of can do a lot of these shirts in in 3 days or so. If you my normal, if you just order one shirt, I normally say 5 to 7 working days, but you know, it really only takes about a day or so. If you have other work to do, it can take 2 days or so, but normally it's quick if you stick to cutting the one day if you have a large order, and the next day you iron, and the next day you do all the sewing. So if you follow that order, you can sort of do the work fairly quickly. The ironing doesn't take very long to do. You must not just yeah. So and even the cutting, if you do the cutting also, it's fast. The thing is, I don't like to do rush jobs. I prefer just, you know, rather tell the client that it's going to take a little bit longer, and then, you know, things can go wrong. You know, yeah, by us, you can, sometimes there's no power, and then the work stands still. So it's better to rather give yourself enough time to finish the work, and then at least it looks good. And also in today's consumer culture, where, you know, people, you know, they need, where they want instant gratification. I think, you know, it's if you do this type of thing, then you get something that is a little bit special. Um, so so it's always better to take your time. There is times that you have to do the work fast and quickly, but um, when you do things like these with, then you can, and you're not competing against other people, or because there's also, you know, there's no need to compete. It's just make sure that the work, it looks good, and the client is happy at the end of the day. And with these safari shirts, I'm planning, in any case, to sell a lot of them in the summer. So uh, I'll buy the. I bought the brown yesterday, so I'll and some more blue because I'm running out of stock a bit. So I'll make next week when I have some time. I will start again with the bulk cutting and then finish that work. So when we finished here, the only thing where we will iron again is the collar, uh, because we need to first do the straight stitch on the collar, and then we'll definitely iron it again, just to make sure the seams are open and the collar looks good. But that will be the last time that we iron, I think. I don't like to get up too much from the machines when everything is set and you've followed that process of cutting and ironing and sewing. Then I don't like to get up too much, because you're just wasting time. But in any case, this is just one shirt, so when you do a lot of them, you do get up. You can get up again. I want to make sure that this thing is now fine here. And you fold it in. These rulers are lovely rulers. They are such beautiful rulers. They're easy to work with. What's going on with this pocket now? Do that side first. Yeah, this is better. Now it's nice and straight, and they both are the same. Okay, so that's it. These ones we still need to iron on that side. We'll just do it quick here on here. And the bottom we don't iron it on the bottom. Because that's going to be where it is going to attach to the waistband. So the template that I used for these bottom pockets, it's the same. It's one size. When you do the larger sizes, I normally don't change the sizes, but I stick to 1 centimeter seam allowance. But for the smaller shirt, if you use that template, you need to fold these bottom pockets more in on the side and at the top. But generally on the larger shirts, I just leave them like this. So everything is ready now for sewing. I think we just need to do we're going to do the seam here on the collar, and then we'll do once more the iron to when we fold it over, and then I think we're ready. So if you do a bulk order like this and you're alone, I normally what I do is I mark the sizes on everything, and then you just stack them up nicely like this, and you take your pack and you go and sit there and you do everything goes fast. I normally do a 3 centimeter waistband on these shirts, but I will must see. I don't know if I'm happy with the 3 centimeters, but I normally do 3 centimeters here. Maybe in future I'll make them a little bit bigger, but I doubt that the 3 centimeters I think are fine on the shirts. So yeah, so that concludes the ironing. Fast. We'll go and sit there now, and then we're going to do the stitching, and then attach the pockets. So things will go very fast now.